Hello there, Mark. This is Leo. Look, thanks for your reply. And yeah, look, the guys had a really fantastic time. And I was asking around, and they told me about you guys. So I searched you on Google, and I found you. And I thought, a second, I do a lot of this stuff myself, and I thought, I would just reach out and, show you a couple of things that you could do or we could do. But I just want to put my name out there and show you a couple of things. Okay, looking at your website, first of all, I think you've done a beautiful job. It's a very gorgeous looking website, and I've also double checked that it's mobile friendly through a Google tool that I use as well, which is good. Just want to show you who we are. First of all, introduce myself. This is us here. We're in Sydney, so we're local. I'll just get to the point down here and just show you who I am. That's me there, the happy guy. Okay, so this is what we specialize in. Now, first of all, I want to get straight to the point. I'm going to try to keep this video for you under 15 minutes because there's a lot of things to discuss, but I'll try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. And look, the truth is, yeah, this is a big industry. It is super competitive. There's a lot of people paying a lot of money to get their businesses up here. So I'm going to show you three really important things, and in this video, I'm going to also show you some proof of what we've done for other businesses that are also in competitive markets. Okay, Mark, so I hope you enjoy. Now, you mentioned that you're doing SEO in-house, which is a good thing, but I just want to show you what myself and my partners do professionally for a living full time. So I've put the number one keyword in here, which is luxury yacht for hire in Sydney. Google here is also giving me some other clues of what other people are searching. These are the other big search terms here. Obviously, you're aware of these ones here, which are the Google AdWords. You pay for these. We do. They rotate, of course. We do these also. They can get expensive and a little bit tricky, but if you do things right, then it can be profitable. Okay, so not too sure if you're aware of this area here. It's a new feature that Google's brought in. Um, it's called the Google Map Listings. So basically, Google will uh, post the most relevant websites and businesses in Sydney. So if you're typing in Sydney, if you live in the heart of Sydney, you won't need to type that. But if you're in the west like I am, then you'll need to type in Sydney. Most people will be searching from all over the place. So you can do this by verifying your business with Google, number one, and then doing a whole bunch of citations. Don't want to get boring, but citations basically means you list your business with heaps and heaps of directories, and what will happen eventually, Google will pick you up and eventually put you in here. This is also very competitive, but it can be done. And then your name, address, and phone number and business name needs to be identical across all areas. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing I'm going to do is show you, well, obviously, it's all about Google. We can talk about Yahoo and Bing, but look, let's forget about those for a while. 80% of searches come from Google, and this is where you should really be for a particular keyword. Not all the keywords, but at least six or 10 of them. And unless you're super glued to the very top of Google here, you're missing out on a lot of money. People aren't really going to search down here. I've got proof of all that. I can show you the stats. But like I said, I want to keep this video as short and sweet as possible. Now, I use a whole bunch of tools when I am doing SEO and when I'm trying to rank for a website for particular keywords to generate as much traffic as possible. So what I've done here is I've taken this guy here. He's number one, Sydney Harbour exclusive. So this is one of the tools that I use. I'll open this up here and I'll put him in there already. Now this tool here will show me, a lot of research will show me keywords that he's using, backlinks, social signals, a whole bunch of stuff. Now with that, I'm not too sure if you use this tool in-house, but this one here shows me that he's optimized for 2,000 keywords, which is massive. And the traffic means how many people are coming to his website. Now this is quite massive. Basically, he's getting around about 3,000 searches a month, which is massive. That is just unbelievable. So unless they have a really big fleet, I don't know how they'd be able to keep up with all this work. Okay, so in here, I've put your business in. We'll just let this load up. That's you there. And as opposed to him, he has 2,000 words, and he's getting around about 3,000 people to his website. You're optimized for only 400 keywords, and you're averaging 20 customers to your website a month, sometimes 30. Obviously, it fluctuates. It could be 50, but let's just say it's hovering around about 30, 40. That's really not much at all. That means you're getting about 10 visitors to your website. I don't know how many calls you'll be getting. Maybe it's a lot of word of mouth or whatever it may be. Now, looking at the keywords you're positioned for, you got red undies here. No idea why this is here. For your smart cruiser, you got lady rose and a whole bunch of unrelevant keywords. Okay, this is a good one here. Boat hire Sydney. But you need the most important one because yours is luxury boat hire. So you've got boat hire New Year's Eve. Yep, that's all fine. Looking for the best keywords. Sydney Harbour wedding cruises. That's a good one. You're right. These numbers here show me where your position is for that keyword. So you're 85 for that. And the volume of traffic, not much. And so forth. Okay, Sydney charter boats. That's a good keyword there that you're really not ranking for at all. Okay, let's see what this guy here is doing. We'll open him up. Okay. So, these are the positions again, and these are the keywords. So, it's Sydney Harbour exclusive. That means that, obviously people know his business name, and they're searching for that, and he gets about 210 people that know his name. Pontoon, it's not really relevant. The island Sydney, luxury boat hire Sydney. That's the keyword there. Okay, which are the other big keywords here? We've got starships, and so forth. But he's not really, let me see here, luxury boat hire Sydney. He's number 2 for that. And there's about 200 visitors for that website. So he's got a lot of keywords here that could drive traffic to his website. But at the end of the day, you want to be optimized for the special, the important keywords that relate to your website. So when people are going to search as they do, well, these are the keywords here that they're going to put in. Sydney Harbour boat hire, self-drive, or party boat hire Sydney, cheap boat hire, forget that one. Sydney Harbour Lux charters, and the list goes on. And then Google's given me some clues here as well as to the keywords. Boat hire Sydney and her license. And there we go. All these keywords here that you can optimize for Rose Bay Marina boat hire and so forth. And if we go down here, Sydney Harbour Escapes is number 1 for that. And they're the other businesses that are in there for that as well. Okay, so that's a couple of things there. So number 1, I would suggest optimizing for your keywords. Okay, there's a whole bunch of other stuff here I can talk to you about. People are searching on their mobiles, it shows that there. And another very important thing is content, a lot of words. It's really important to use the keyword-rich content, unique content in there. Okay, the fun stuff. Now, Mark, I'm going to show you some proof of what we've done for other businesses. Now, we've worked with these businesses that are incredibly competitive markets, but I just want to show you what we've done, okay? Because if you want to do this yourself, of course, but if you wanted to talk to us or get a professional, and what I'm trying to do here, Mark, also is, separate myself from the other people that say, oh, look, we can get you ranked number 1 in Google, we can get you the top page, all these promises, they take your money and run. We're not like that. We're good people, and we also have the proof. So here we go. Hummer Limo Hire in Melbourne. This is one of the businesses, and Google's telling me what people are searching for. Cheapest limo hire in Melbourne, pink Hummer hire in Melbourne, Hummer hire prices, Mr. Hummer. Okay, so I've put that in there. It's in Google. I just press search again. Okay, now advertising, somebody's advertising there. Obviously, they're going to be number one. But in the organic listing, we're number one here. And I'll just prove this to you. And then you've got the maps where we're in there, but we've been beaten just recently. We could work on that, but it's really not important, as I'll show you why in a second. This website is generating so many phone calls, he just can't handle them. It's just too many. I'll just open up the website. We'll let this load. Here it is. This is us here. I'll get rid of the music. Okay, so this is us here. Everything's loading slow because I've just got a lot of programs and websites open at the moment. So it's my computer is overloaded. So this is our website here for limo hire. You'd see it's all nice and neat. Click to call. Very beautiful website. It does what it's supposed to do. And let me show you the traffic that we get from this website. Now you can see that we're number one in Melbourne, not Sydney, not Brisbane. This is purely for Melbourne. So I put this in my tools here, and I'll show you what we've done. I put the URL in there, Mr. Hummer Limo, and you can see there that we're optimized for 343 keywords. There's not too many keywords you can use for limo hire. And the traffic shows that we get 1,400 people, visitors coming to our website, which is massive. It's just too many. And if somebody was to purchase and compete with us in Google, they'd have to spend $4,200 a month. But once we've ranked them, now it's all free. It's basically just monitoring it, and the cost is really not that much to upkeep. Well, it's nowhere near that anyway. And this is the proof here. Hummer hire in Melbourne. Look at that, number one. Limo hire Melbourne, number 4. Limousine hire in Melbourne, number 4. Hummer limo, number 4. Hummer limo hire in Melbourne, number 2. Look at these. These are all the proper and exact keywords. There's no red undies in there or anything like that. These are all the optimized keywords that people are searching for. Okay, so you can see we're number 1 to number 5 for all those keywords. But look at the volume. We've got 800 people a month for that, 4,400 searching for that, and the list goes on. So we're optimized for the right keywords, and as you can see by the statistics at the top, a lot of people to the website. And just to show you what we're number 1 for, Hummer Limo hire in Melbourne, I'll go to the SERP, which is another tool which will show me the exact position for that keyword. Let this load up again. There we are. So you can see in here, hire Hummer Limo hire. You got the map listing and number 1 organically. You can't beat that. That is the ultimate place to be. People generally avoid clicking on the advertised links because they're aware that they're advertised links. These ones here get a bit of traffic, but this one here has the most trust. So when people are searching for that here, they're going to click on the number 1, and if they're too busy, they're going to click on number 2, and then number 3, number 4, number 5 rarely gets any clicks. It's all about being super glued to the very top up here. Okay, I can go on and on, Mark. You know, I'm happy to make you another video or speak to you over the phone. Anything that you want, I'm happy. And look, if you want to do something, if you're an action taker, if you have faith, if you have more questions, more scrutiny, whatever it may be, give us a call. I'll send you an email with this video. I'll send you another email again. If you want to do something, give us a call, shoot me an email, whatever works best for you. But also just letting you know that I have myself and my partners have decided to work with a yacht hire in Sydney. Reason why we're doing that is purely because we just see a lot of potential here, a lot of keywords that people haven't capitalized on, and there's a lot of money to be made. So we are going to be working with one. I'd like it to be you because Tony said some really good things about you guys. If it's not you, it's fine. We'll be working with somebody else, but we can only work with one, just letting you know, because it would be impossible for us to work with 10 luxury yacht hires and expect to get them all up here. That's just not going to happen. It's impossible and it would defeat the purpose. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you one of my other websites, just like luxury yacht. The number one keyword would be fencing, and that's me in there, and that's me there, fencing Sydney North. So I'll just open this and show you, and just load this up, and give us a call, Mark. Mate, happy to have a chat with you, and talk to you soon. Okay, bye for now.